Good afternoon. A secondary school in Havant has been evacuated because of a possible chemical incident. 3 adults and 1 teenager from Warblington School reported feeling unwell. Staff said they could smell ammonia just before 10 o'clock this morning.
With all hazardous material incidents, especially one where there's a lot of people around, we take it very seriously. Indications at this moment in time it is a very minor incident, but we've sent a number of resources in case it had escalated.
A man has been arrested in connection with a 7-vehicle crash on the A420 in Farringdon this morning. A number of people were injured and are currently being treated in hospital. A 43-year-old man from Wiltshire is being questioned on suspicion of dangerous driving. The road is expected to reopen in the next half an hour. Now, the RMT union has announced it's changing the date of one of its Christmas strikes. It's called off its 3-day walkout on the 22nd of December. Its members will instead take action on the 19th of December for 48 hours. It's all part of a continuing row about the role of guards on trains. And a pensioner from Sussex says the cell has fallen through on his home because of the chaos caused by the Southern Rail strikes. Ray Farris says the buyer for his flat in Hove pulled out because the journey between there and London was a nightmare. Well, the RMT union has held a series of strikes in a row about the role of guards on trains.
He had problems with train delays and trains not running on time and strikes again. And he decided that, you know, although he loved it down there, thought the area was wonderful, decided that he wanted to pull out because he didn't like the travelling with the current situation with the strikes.
Southampton is one of the most polluted cities in the country, with 70% being caused by road transport. That's according to World Health Organization. Now, a High Court judge has ordered the government to speed up plans to tackle the problem. The city is due to become one of 5 clean air zones, charging up to £200 for polluting vehicles to drive into the centre. Winchester will host its annual lantern parade through the city this evening. Hundreds of people usually take part carrying handmade lanterns. There'll also be a fireworks display marking the end of the procession, and our Simon will be there too, but of course they'll all have to wrap up very warm. Here's the forecast.
From puddles to paddling, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
OK, so it's still cold out there, but it's not quite as cold as it's been for the last couple of days. That said, temperatures still a lowly 5 or 6 for most of us. A little bit more cloud towards the north, and as we head through this evening, that cloud is going to sink southwards. Now, out to the west, that's where we stick with the clear skies for longest here. Temperatures down into the minuses and a widespread frost. Further to the east, though, that's where we've got more cloud, hence the temperatures generally staying up in the pluses, 3, maybe even 4 degrees. But there could still be a bit of patchy frost and fog around first thing tomorrow morning, but generally it's a greyer day than we've been used to. Still a few bright spells through Friday, and it will stay dry.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
So head to Winchester tonight to catch a glimpse of Simon and his lantern. And there'll be more on the weather and all the day's news at 6 o'clock this evening. Join Fred and Sangeeta then, but for now, from the Lunchtime team, have a lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.